Hello everyone! Welcome back to Let's Play Path of Exile with EclecticAndrew and Eclectic Witchy as our character. And I have, just to inform you, I've done some shopping. First of all, I went to buy some items at the shop from Groost, I believe. Groost or Tarkley, or both. I bought this little axe and a little shield. Reason why? I wanted to have 5 red sockets. Why? Because I've also done some shopping with Siosa. And for the foreseeable future, this will be my layout of my gems. I want my power siphon to be supported by this skill too, but later on. When I have because the bloodthirst is supports attack skills, cannot support triggered skill, yada yada. Deal extra physical damage with weapons equal to 2% of maximum life while on low life. So I need this to be less than half, just under less than half, for this bloodthirst gem to take effect. So this one I'll probably be putting on one of these 2 items in reserve. And then a later gem I will equip as well, and I have Creeping Frost as well, which also has the modifiers spell damage, apply to this, yada yada. But we'll get to that later when we get to that. Arrogance, the support gem that reserves life instead of mana. This is very good for me because I want to be on low life. So right now, yeah, I did buy 2 of them because later on there will be a reason to have a second one really quick. But as you can see by the cost and reservation multiplier, it is almost 3 times the cost of whatever your reservation is. So say I also bought Vitality here. The reservation is 28. To be multiplied by 220, that would be almost 100 men, I believe, to reserve that. Or 100 life, actually. So actually, what I'm thinking is I'm going to put these 2 together, Vitality and Clarity, along with Arrogance, to start chipping away at my life. But, if it doesn't quite get down to half-life with those 2 alone, I'll figure it out. I also have Withering Step, which we bought last time, because I want to make use of this little gem, passive skill tree node, to have 40 increased mana regeneration when I use a movement skill. Plus, it's pretty good movement skill, I like it. Gives me Elusive, which lets me walk through enemies. Inflicts Withered, and it's okay. Okay, buff grants phasing, that's what lets me move through enemies. Elusive is more of a... I don't know, we'll figure it out. Herald of Piety, of course. Increase my physical attack damage, give me some little minions to attack with. And Holy Relic heals me a little bit, while gives me a little bit regeneration, so that regeneration will be working with Vitality. And I'll have 2 other ways of taking care of my life later on. Of course, Spellslinger, another reservation spell, which lets me add on to Flame Wall, Bane, and now Vortex. Not that I'm going to equip all 3 of these right now. As you saw, the mana reservation gets pretty high when you have these so many skills socketed to Spellslinger. But it's very good. And you want the mana regeneration from having the... You want mana regeneration from Clarity, this node even, and even this passive skill tree node, I believe. Which will also let me, if I get a couple of them, even if I don't know, we'll figure it out. This is another skill gem I want to buy later on. That's not there right now. I'll be talking about it later when we get it. But I also have Molten Shell, a guard skill. It will give me a shield that swirls around me. It does take the buff does take damage for me in a little bit. But we'll have to build up into that later on, apparently. Because what I'm thinking with my skill tree is, we're not going to get too much armor really quick. We'll figure it out. Ice Nova. This is not a spell modifier increased by spell damage skill, but I figure it will expand a little chilling circle of ice from the caster. That's the idea behind these two spells is what I'm getting. Mowing Shell also, when it breaks, it will explode around you. And why is because Life Leech, I want to socket to these two spells to have them give me a little bit of life back whenever they whenever they deal their damage. Honestly, it'll be a little weird because first Ice Nova will pop, giving me a little leech from that, and then Molten Shell will pop after that, exploding, and deal some more Life Leech damage. And that's the thought. However, as you can see, I cannot equip 3 of these skills. I'm going to take this passive node right here to be able to equip the 3 of them, as well as the other 2, like Herald of Purity. Are you kidding? I need 6? Twit. Well, I was paying attention, wasn't I? Let's leave Herald of Purity off for now, because it's already leveled up a little bit. We'll get it back. So I don't really need it to equip anything else on those. So go back to my wands. And I don't really need to socket anything with Power Siphon right now, so I'll just put Creeping Frost there, but I don't need it. Withering Step, put that here. Clarity, put it here for now. Holy Relic, might as well go here. Spellslinger, Flame Wall. You know, honestly, I don't have any other reservation besides Clarity. Let me try it out. Why don't I show you all 3, what having all 3 skills equipped at the same time does. So, for that, I'll be showing off like this. Yeah. No. Okay. Yep. Okay. So, oh, I know what I'm missing. Spellslinger gives me only 64 to work with. So actually, let's see how much it costs to attack with it. Huh, just about 40. And did I use all 3 of them? I did use all 3 of them. And then Clarity, can I even equip Clarity? No, reserve 61. Don't equip Clarity. Don't reserve Clarity, at least. But maybe we'll be okay without it for a second. Whatever. One more thing I want to do with my skill points is, of course, I want to take these 3 nodes right now. Spell damage per power charge, get an extra power charge, very good. And also, because I'm thinking of I'm going to have low life as soon as possible or in some time in the future, I'm going to take that, I'm going to refund that point and go over here with these 3 points, and I'll be next to this Pain Attunement. 30 more spell damage when I'm low life. Again, 50% or less life. And that will give me 30% more spell damage. Not only increasing the power of my attack, but also increasing the power of my 3 spells here. Also, I'll be really close to grabbing this life and on kill and recoup damage. Recoup on damage. Life nodes. So that's very good because that gives me 3% of life on kill, 15, 30 life on kill, 8%, 20% of damage recouped as life. That's very good, very good. We'll get more into that soon enough. So where did I leave you off? Last time I did the library, didn't I? So, I believe, now that we're 10 minutes into this video, why don't we get to it? Back to the Ebony Legions. Ooh, I know what we should do while we're here. Let us try to kill Grievous. I do mean try, because it's not always the easiest thing to kill him. Oh, yep, I'm dying, because I'm not able to attack. So I'm gonna unequip Vortex. That will, help a lot.
When I'm ready.
And yes, as you can see, I'm leveling up a lot of skill gems at the moment. So, that will be very good. Vortex here. Gives me a lot of mana back. Lets me reserve clarity. There we go. Now, see, look at this. Much better. Although, it's still costing a lot. So clarity can actually be leveled up still from how many episodes ago I leveled it up and held it there. So yeah, let's do that. Increase movement chance, movement speed, and additional chance to avoid damage from elusive. Yeah, because that little window up there, that little tab, this one is elusive. So that's very nice. But yes, here in the Ebony Barracks, let us attack Grievous's base. Because all his base belongs to you. No, don't suck me in there. Yes, I know I haven't done the Sanctum in a while, but we'll get to it soon. I'll do it soon. I want to kill that Veracaf, whatever his name is. Oh, and by the way, you are already... Well, here's Grievous, so I'll get to that in a second. No, you will not purify me in flame. I'll never let you purify me in flame. As you can see, he's using Molten Shell right there himself. He's also going to heal his Discipline, giving himself and his allies Energy Shield to defend with. And I believe this skill right here is Firestorm he's using. Only it's got the modifier on it, the microtransaction, to look like that. See how it looks like a weird little... It looks different from the normal Firestorm. So actually, I kind of took him out pretty easily there, didn't I? Yay! Oh, it's always sad when people say that. It's like killing them just made them win. No, it wasn't very nice at all, Witchy, was it? Not whatsoever. So yeah, with Grievous defeated, we'll be able to go back and talk to Momoa. But whether we defeated Grievous or not, we would have been able to skip him if we just went around him. Because he has a set area where he aggroes on you. If this guy would stop hitting me so hard, I would appreciate that. Oh, he's got an attack aura on him, that's why. Ooh, I just died for the 13th time, I believe. Why am I back here? Well. Anyways. How far away am I? Not that far, especially with Withering Step. I love that it gives me a little kick in my step to walk a little faster whenever I use it. See, look at me walk. I'm walking. I'm Hot Stepper. Word up. So I'm out of mana. Oh, I didn't equip Clarity. Ooh, Sage Wand.
When I'm ready.
Is this any good? Is this any good of a wand? Its base damage numbers is higher. The spell damage is pretty much equal to those two. Physical damage increase. Gas damage over time multiplier. Add some physical damage. Add some fire damage. Increased accuracy and 10% chance to ignite. I honestly think that might be a little bit better than this one. Yes, I think quite a little bit better. 382 to 482. Wow, 100% increase. Not 100%, but 100% point increase. What are my... Yes, let us... Remember, always upgrade your flasks. As you can see, I'm dying there quite a bit. Even though I'm using my flasks. And that's because I'm not upgrading them at the moment. Until now, at least. Remember, always upgrade your flasks. As much as possible. But yes, Lunaris Temple, level 1. We can now enter Lunaris Temple and aggravate the hell out of Piety. Where she thinks she'd already be in hell, the way she acts. Anyone have anything to say that now that we've killed Grievous?
This was before my father's gambling debts caught up with him. I dined with him again in Theopolis prison the night before my exile. He wasn't so polite.
Yes, put that to rest. Never let him bother you again,
one
ever
we can now
again.
put to
Just
rest.
stay in your memory where he belongs.
Watch yourself.
Gregor, you have something to say?
Despite everything else you've done, to let
Yeah,
Piety
it
live
is.
to threaten the
Kind of a big
existence
threat,
of
isn't she?
every living thing on this continent. Look to the west of Gravicius's camp. You'll
Yeah.
find Piety in the Lunaris Temple, cowering behind.
She does seem like a coward, doesn't she? The way she's always running from us. What about the Lunaris Temple? What do you have to say about that, Gregor?
Eternals revered sun and moon as the two eyes of
Oh,
their god.
interesting.
The right eye judging Solaris, the left eye merciful Lunaris.
Yeah, it is kind of disgusting what Piety's doing. We'll see that in a little bit.
Merciful when she finds out what Piety's been doing in her temple.
Come on.
Goodbye.
Now for Momoa, she was very happy. She must be very happy that we
You are
killed
the true
Grievous.
spirit of the Makoru.
Ooh,
The
we're a shark. Yes.
It's
Rawr.
the cowardly beast that sinks its teeth into the lonely swimmer. You
Oh.
strike the Waikoama, the canoe, spilling a feast of men into
Jeez.
the water. Hunters turned hunted, that you dine on at your pleasure.
Okay, we'll be a good shark though. We'll let some of the swimmers live. And she gives us the Orb of Chance skill gems that Siosa sells. So we don't really need any of these.
Be well.
Argon, what do you have to say about
You've done for
Grievous?
Gravicius. If only I could get a word to that lad I smuggled away from the general's wife at the time. The good widow would need a sympathetic shoulder to cry on.
Yes, I'm sure she does.
Stay
I did
out
not
of the
skip that
shadows.
just in case that skipped in some fashion, but that seemed to go very fast. Lunaris Temple. The Western Temple of the two patron gods of the Eternal Empire. It's set up very basically, this first floor at least. It always leads to a door, around a turn, to this hallway right here. Oh boy, I'm gonna die. I died. All because it froze me. So we just follow the carpets, through the doors. And especially what we'll realize very quickly in this first section is these three doors are the way forward. Very decorative, very ornate. And what else we will see if we get up here through another set of three doors is unique monster Fleshed Rend, the Grand Inquisitor. What on earth could he possibly do with a name like that? Well, first of all, he uses Desecrate. Oh boy. And for some reason, he has multiple raised zombies right there. He also has some kind of offering spell. I believe that's Flesh Offering. Makes zombies and minions and all that have increased speed. He's using his mass zombie call right there whenever he does that little swirly thing around him, and then it unleashes the big Vladimir W around him. But he's dead, so no need to bother with him anymore. Next is this little chapel. Alright, very nice chapel. But it's a very symmetrical chapel. Which way should we go? Do we go up to the altar? No. No, where we want to go is if we go to this carpet, we follow this one, this time to the right. Sometimes it'll be to the left. Sometimes it'll even be down or up. Oh boy. See that big boy right there? Heidi was very overjoyed when she came back from Axiom Prison, from what she learned from Chevron's journal. A happy Piety is never happy Piety. And this is Cole, the prisoner that was with Prager in Grievous's hold. And she turned him into that. An approximation of Brutus. Her approximation of Brutus. He's dead now. So he's done and dusted. I'm doing a lot more damage than I'm expecting at the moment. Need more mana.
Oops, clumsy me.
Yeah, very, very nice. Now we have kind of a maze here of a bunch of rooms and hallways. Just have to kind of find our way through.
When I'm
You know,
ready,
force our
I'm
way,
ready
like the
for-
song from Final Fantasy. Is that the one that goes do 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 do? I think it is. Yeah, because that's the, Oh, here we go, a waypoint. Very good. We need waypoints to go to Lunaris Temple level 2. And oh boy, do I hate this level 2. Why ever do I hate it? Well, first of all, let's listen to what the witchy thinks of this scene. You either master Nightmare or it masters you. Why on earth would you say that, Wishy? Blood. Everywhere. Just blood. There's people bathing in the blood stupidly. I don't know why. There are blood elemental monsters here. There are these abominations. They have 4 tentacles? Yeah, they have 2 lower tentacles. But they're also just kind of like got their guts open up and... But these, what are they? Well, I don't know what they're called at the moment. Tentacle miscreations, I think they're called. Because they got those little 4 tentacles. They can be very deadly because you'll often find about 15 to 20 of them in a group. And they like to spit a lot of projectiles at you with those tentacles. So you'll be in a rainstorm of tentacle projectile taking a lot of damage. Okay, maybe it's not 15, but it's up to 10 at least. But you'll find a lot of them in. And they can end you very quickly. By golly, if I'm not doing damage. I'm doing damage. Oh, here's a unique monster. Spine crack? He's burning to death, he's burning to death, he burned to death. I'm doing too much damage. Here's the blood elementals. There's another miscreation monster here. Piety's miscreations. That shocked. Oh boy. Shocked miscreation. They like to use lightning warp to attack you. Not always the best thing to use lightning warp to attack you, but... besides the bloody scene, the bloody blood all over the place, and the people bathing in it... Oh, and even look at these poles. Don't look directly at the poles, but there's people impaled all over the poles. See, look there. Oh, God. There's dead bodies all around, there's monsters, and... Yeah, okay, here we are to the second part of Lunaris Temple level 2. Very easy to find our way, and as we can see, Piety's been busy collecting exiles and prisoners and whatnot to experiment on, to have dead bodies to experiment on.
When I'm ready.
Really is a horrible woman, isn't she? Anyways, once you go that... You don't have to go that way, but in the second part of the Lunaris Temple level 2, you can either go that way and find the dead end, or you can go this way to the right way. To this big old golden door. Now we're in part 3. All these little cages. Why she has cages, I'll never... Not like there's any locks in the doors. There's dead bodies abound all over the place. There's not even any blackguards here. They don't even want to be anywhere near Piety. What, does she have her miscreations bringing her the prisoners? Golden door number 2. What's behind this door? A very symmetrical little... Oh boy, don't die. I hate dying in this area because you have to walk all the way back here. And it's a frickin' maze, that first area, of little narrow pathways across the river, across all that blood. This is the final part of the Lunaris Temple level 2. Also very symmetrical, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Just walk around, kill all the monsters you can find. If it's easy to kill the monsters at this point, then you know you're doing good. You know you're about to go through one of Piety's warps, right there. You're about to face the witch herself. Hey, I'm a witch. Don't put me in the same level as Piety. No, of course, Witchy, I'm sorry. Heidi's a bitch, then. You're a witch, she's a bitch. With a level up, let's take this point right here. And now enter the portal. Checkpoint.
Of all the worlds you could have conquered, you had to choose mine. Such power wasted on
What, just because I want to mess with you? Just because I hate you? We all hate you, Piety. You're disgusting. What's with you, girl? Oh boy. Her portals have a new effect now. As we can see, Piety, she's fighting us just like the same way she did back at the crematorium. But she will also lightning warp away, aiming to go into her portals, like this right here. The red portals, the fire portals I call them, she turns into this sword monstrosity. I believe it's fire-based, and it does, corrupting blood, I believe, is what she has, an effect she has. Yup, right there, corrupting blood. No, Piety's Rage, even. You take increased damage for each stack of Piety's Rage. Okay, did not know it was called that. She usually didn't do too much damage to me with that. Blue portals, she turns into this abominable archer.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Shoots multiple arrows at you, and... Ooh, look. Piety's getting sucked down through that portal.
Piety. It was you
We
I
killed
was
Piety.
fond of.
You loved her work, Piety? It wasn't you I was fond of. Jeez, where'd she go? Her dead body got sucked away by an evil portal. Down to hell she goes, I imagine. Bye, Piety. Have fun in hell. One more thing before we leave. Crafting recipe. Yay, lightning damage. Just Piety's specialty. Yay, we've killed Piety. We're done with the game. Ramoa. Yes, we've claimed the most worthy of
Piety,
prey.
the mistress of corruption. I'm not saying the
It's
war
not?
is over, but you've given Wraeclast
Ah, yes, time for
much-needed
respite.
respite. Because of you, this land lives to see another dawn.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
right.
don't forget that you've done Grigor
Heidi's
and
tortured
Clarissa
those two, really,
justice of some
hasn't she?
magnitude. They will wish to speak to you. Go with
That's
courage.
all to say. Hang on.
He's off to meet the maker, is she? I'd love to be a fly on the wall.
I love that saying. I'd love to be a fly on the wall for that little chat. There goes Hargon talking very fast again. Carissa, we killed her.
Wherever he is. I'm sure Tolman knows what you've done.
No, but it doesn't matter. You're
I didn't do
right.
it for him, or for me.
Piety's reign is over.
Piety's
She's
reign
done,
of
gone,
cruelty
and
is
dusted.
over.
Goodbye, Piety.
Thank you.
We'll never see you ever again, for
Be
good.
careful.
We're happy for it. We're
Piety
celebrating.
dies
Yay!
amongst her abominations. Her warped dream
Maddeningly out of reach.
maddeningly out of reach. As a poet, I'm
Ah,
fond
yes,
of that
recompense.
kind
That
of
would be good.
justice.
What do we
Here,
get from Gregor for killing
executioner
Piety?
needs recompense.
Come on. A book of skill. Yay!
Unfortunately, Piety was
What?
simply a puppet of a greater force.
Oh no, that's right, Dominus. We
But
almost
the
forgot about
master
him. We might want to put a...
Dominus.
Oh yeah, we got a key from Piety.
That key you've picked up, I heard the blackguards talk of it. The
Oh.
one key to the scepter of God on the northern edge of the
So you
blackguard
say
encampment.
Dominus might be
Only
there.
Piety was permitted to carry it. Dominus accessed his laboratory at the summit of the tower via a pulley system rigged to the outside wall. That way will be barred to you. And I heard of no one.
Oh, I think
Piety
Witchy would
going
love to
in
take
or
care of
coming out
Dominus.
of the lower levels. Go with care, Exile.
Oh, I'm not afraid of what's inside that
can't
tower.
imagine what's inside that
I don't know why
Even
he's
Piety
using
and
Chittis's
Dominus
laboratory
forget
up
to
at the
tread
top
its
of it,
steps.
but Dominus is here in Wraeclast. Let's go kill him. Yes. What's this beast?
When Piety was experimenting on me, my consciousness
Oh, I'm glad it was
mercifully fleeting. In those moments of numbing darkness,
Numbing darkness, a
I
presence.
met a presence. Intelligence, power,
Yeesh.
immensity beyond the limits of my pitiable mortal senses. To this creature,
Very poetic way to
I
say
was
that.
but a raindrop
You're good with
falling
poetry.
into the sea. I heard Piety speak
Beast
to
is the source of her thaumaturgy.
the beast. It is the source of her thaumaturgy and
Yeah, maybe
object
so.
of her ambitions. I believe Piety's beast and that dark entity are one and the same. Wherever it is, whatever it is,
Yeah,
beast
you
is
might
the
have a point
cause
there.
of my malformation.
We know there's the calamity and all that, but
It would not be a stretch of reason.
Heidi's
to consider the
experimentations
beast the
might be
source of
behind,
all
might have some other reason behind them too.
in Wraeclast.
All this dark, bloody ambition she had,
Elsewhere,
all the stuff she wanted to make that out of Gregor and everybody else she came across. Well, with this skill point in hand, and a quest to go to the Scepter of God here in the Imperial Gardens, if I can... Where's that? Hello? The Scepter of God. High Templar Dominus is currently conducting an experiment to top the Scepter of God. Use Piety's tower key to gain access and kill him. The entrance to the tower is located in the Imperial Gardens. Yes. Next time on Let's Play Path of Exile with me, EclecticAndrew. I hope you had a good day today, everybody. We killed Piety, yay! Until next time, take care of yourselves and have fun. Bye-bye.